What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another AK Adventures MBTA. I'm gonna redo that. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another AK Adventures MBTA, where I do training videos and all that good stuff. I did it, so that's good. So today, scammers are people that likes to get in your information, that likes to do horrendous, horrible stuff that I still don't like, and we're going to talk about it now as we're making this video. Today is March 6, 2026. We're almost in daylight savings, you guys. Excuse me. We're almost in daylight savings, you guys. We're almost at March 8th, 2026. We're going to be switching the clocks around. It's going to be like lighter, longer, and then darker later. So, but that's not our focus right now. So our focus is on talking about scammers. And by the way, before we get into this, I'm going to show you the colors. Blue, green, and red. And red. This is the red color. But we're going to stay with the, let's stay with the white. Or purple. Or of any kind. Let's stay white. The white color better. But yep. Back to what I'm saying. So, scammers are people that likes to scam. But let's talk about it. So, a few days ago, when I was at South Station, this guy that I hated at South Station, I was at Boston South Station. You know where the train and Amtrak trains go to? There's like track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 tracks of the trains that goes to like all the stations and stuff. That's where this guy scammed me. He was wearing like a green vest that I still hated because he is a mess, and I told him like, you're a horrible person. I told him like he's a horrible person, and he know that he's lying about like who's doing what and what other people doing. And I'm staying in my own lane because I don't trust people that scam me or do horrendous stuff. I don't like that. I don't like people who lies to me, people who disrespects me. Like, no, like I'm not doing that. And if they want to scam, they can scam themselves, not me. They can scam their own body or their own personality. I've recently did not give any information, and these people out there, like a scammer the other day, like I didn't trust that person because at South Station, this guy was wearing like a green vest. He was a conductor of the MBTA commuter rail that I still take, and I did not like him. He was wearing like brown face, black hair, and he had a beard, and I yelled at him to tell him like to get lost and to never come back because he know like he wasn't supposed to be scamming me. And I'm not about to be sitting all day, like, chasing people away either. Because I feel like these scammers, they never listen. They like to, like, scam other people. They like to say, like, what's there and what's not there. Pretend like this. Pretend like if the scammer was, like, telling you something that, you know, like, he was saying something to you. Let's imagine this. Imagine, like, if the scammer was saying something like something was real and something wasn't. Let's say, like, for example, like your car broke down, your father needs help, but you're lying. But they're lying about what they believed in. They know they weren't supposed to scam, and it happens too. A lot of homeless people, a lot of scammers out there. There's homeless people that are scamming, like giving out like a brown sign, like giving money because they don't have a home. But that's their problem to deal with, not me. That's their issue. They should be like affording their own homes and not be lying to me, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to tolerate no liars in this community, because in Lynn, I'm not getting scammed. I'm not tolerating no scammers that lies to me, that likes to prank call me as a joke, and I'm like totally 100%. Like, I can block that number right now, and I can block whoever's calling me, because I don't trust that scammer at all. I don't trust what that information is. whoever says no caller ID, I'm not taking it. I'm not picking up that phone. I'm not letting anyone calling my parents, like, if it's a scammer likes to call my parents to think it's a joke, to play around with someone that they know that it's wrong, because it's going to get them in more trouble and even get them arrested for scamming. Do you know how much trouble you can get into, or how much, like, chaos that could be, how much the consequences you have to suffer for the rest of your life? You have to be in jail for a long time. If you scam other people, you can get, like, in serious trouble. Do you know you can go to jail for that as well? For scamming other people and, like, trying to, like, prank call them? Like, it's not a joke. It's not a game that's something you should play with. Like, I'm serious, and I'm not about to be sitting all day calling HOA either, because these people, they're scammers. I don't trust them. They're scammers. They're always going to be. Just like my father says, they're scammers. He told me, like, a long time ago, like, how the scammer, like, believed that something was real. I didn't want to get in the way of that, but he told me this, like, and something was real, just like fake call pretending. He was pretending like something was real, and it wasn't. But yeah, I still am not going to get any information to no one. I'm not going to give that information or share my personal info with anybody. It's only for me to be private with anybody else. No one's allowed to see it. No one's allowed to know. Because a block is a yes. Because I'm putting it to block. Whoever called me is going to get blocked for sure. And I don't trust the scammer, like, getting my information. Like, I've gotten a lot of, like, spam calls before saying that I paid something, but I didn't buy something. I only just, like, ignored it. See, I don't like these scammers, and this is what everything's about. Everything's about, like, making sure I'm okay, I'm protected, and I'm making sure, like, no one's doing anything crazy, like usual, and no one's doing any crazy stuff, because how much trouble you get, the bigger trouble they'll get into. Because the more trouble they get into, the more trouble they're going to suffer. And believe me, like, they're going to have to pay the consequences for what they did. Because the consequences are coming to whoever called or made those threats. And they can even share your personal information too. Have you ever seen a hacker? Like, I've seen a lot of hackers on the internet. The internet is full of predators, disgusting people with diseases, people disabilities, and a lot of memes on there too. There's disgusting, harmful, unbehavior people, unauthorized hackers, or any unauthorized scammers that I'm going to stop. But in 2026, I'm blocking all the scammers to whoever called me or whoever made that threat. Because we're almost in spring. It's out of here. The scammers, they're done. Going in the garbage. I'm not risking it. And I'm not about to be sitting all day at South Station chasing them away either to whoever scammers. I'm not about to be sitting all day chasing that scammer away to, like, tell them to stop getting my information and to, like, not mess around. Because they do like to mess around with me, and they know I don't play that. But this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to protect myself, and I'm ready for anything. Like, if I have to leave as possible or get the police involved, I will. Because this is about protecting myself, my own community, and my community is making sure I'm safe in the whereabouts. Because I don't trust whatever that scammer is right now, and I don't believe, like, what the scammer has to say. But this is about my needs and my safety. Like, this is not about some games that they should be playing. Like, they should play their own games. Like, if they're scammers, like, what difference does that make to scam other people? No sense, because you don't scam other people just because you're homeless or something. I don't care, and I don't give, like, any something you're playing around with. I don't trust whoever you're working with, because I don't play that type of stuff. No one should be, like, scamming after what I go into too. I have issues, and I have, like, a problem to, like, make sure I'm okay. And believe me, I'm not being around any scammers that like to lie to me. That's what I'm not believing in. I don't believe scammers that scams me or even does something crazy that they know they're not supposed to be doing, because it's going to get them in more trouble. I'm not going to be able to trust them for the rest of my life. I've been like really mad about what these scammers are. They always have like a black mask, and they're just lying to like manipulate other people and to put their lives at own danger, and putting their lives at risk too by themselves. They're putting their own lives at danger by lying to themselves and getting to themselves into more trouble, to how much trouble they can get. Because depending how much trouble they get, the more that they should be in jail for like a long time. And yes, they should be in jail for what they've done. They committed a crime, fraud, scamming on the internet, and breaking into a lot of internet to mess around and to hack the program that like is a computer game that you play with any friends that you have online. They're still gonna know what your account is. They can go online and check your account. Do not allow that to happen. Do not share any account with nobody that you know. Do not post it. Do not mess around with it. And do not tell them your information. Don't tell them nothing. Like, don't tell them like, not you guys, my friends. I can only like do that to I can only like say hi to my friends and give them my phone numbers. That's good. But the information of Self Station, I'm gonna ignore those. I don't like that guy, the one he wore the other day. I didn't like what he lied about, and I'm still mad at him, because I'm telling you, scammer, if you scam someone on the internet, scammer, I will know what you're doing, and I'm going to block you on the internet, not you guys, the scammer. So, if you're watching this, scammer, if you block this, or if you scam me, don't worry, I got something for you. Like, I'm stopping this from 2026 to make sure we have a good day, and don't be scamming me on the internet, because if you scam me, I will know what you're doing. Don't worry, you don't want to be like anyone to let you mess around with, because you're messing around with any other stuff. So, if you scam me, I'm going to know, and I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be mad at you. And, yeah, I'm serious. But, sorry about that, guys. I only had, like, a little bit of frustration, because I didn't like what these people are doing, or how much risk that they're putting me in right now. But this is about my needs for my future. They need to understand like what I'm about and what they need to know, because they need to know what I'm feeling, and it's a concern. Like, I'm not risking this or like having to like do a lot of stuff either. It's hard, it's frustrating, it's a long day. I want to get through this so that we can get through the spring and we can have daylight savings. Great. But don't scam people on the internet, like, not internet, but don't scam me and lie to me like what's about. Like, these scammers out there, like a lot of people, they like to scam. They just don't care. They're just going to keep going. So, why do people like to scam? So why do they like to scam? Because they want to, like, tricks you to something. They want to trick you into something that they know it's not real. They want to do this, like, as a prank call so that they can know what you're doing. Or they want to put a tracker on you to, like, know where you are or to know where you live. But don't tell no one where you live. That's not something you should give around. Like, only my friends, I can only tell them where I live, like during the sleepovers. I know a lot of friends, but that's good. I'm gonna leave that to be. But the scammers, don't trust any scammers. If it's a young adults that are scammers, like wearing black mask or anyone, don't like let them scam you. Just ignore them, walk away from them. Don't pay attention to them. Don't talk to them, because you don't know who they are or you don't know what they're capable of. Because just tell them like this. Can you tell them like, hey, can you like back up please? You're scamming. Like, do I know you? Like, can you leave me alone? You have the right to tell them that. You have to tell them like, hey, like, why are you scamming me in the first place? Can you like not do that please? I'm gonna say, they're gonna say like, yeah, and yes, you have the right to tell them that. And they're gonna say, okay, so, yeah, you have to protect yourself in the community, mom, or you have to protect yourself in the community. Like, it goes for my parents. Like, any, like, parents, like mom, dad, sister, or anyone, or mother. So, mother, you have to protect yourself in the community, mom, because you don't know what these scammers are capable of. They're capable of, like, getting into trouble. And we can't allow that to happen. You gotta stay strong, and you gotta tell them what's going on so that you can express yourself in a good way. But yeah, this is what these scammers are. They like to lie, and they like to think it's a joke to play around with. But they're just not doing the best they could. But I'm blocking it still. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna make about 20 videos, and thank you so much for making this. And I want to say thank you for subscribing and staying engaged, and don't forget to hit that notification. Bye. And I want to say thank you for watching my videos very much about trains. I'm a big train enthusiast. I've always been a big fan. I'm continuing it now, but yeah. If you guys like this, make sure you guys like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. We're going to talk about why do people like to scam. Bye.